justice on this gang while the police sit by and do nothing?
This Venezuelan gang has indeed taken over at least some of the buildings. You're saying at least 2 of the 3.
I'm the political correspondent for the Idaho Rednecks at Work. Was this just a landlord thing? Yes, brother. The landlord had kept his slums in such a dire situation that the city condemned the properties, and he had issues that started in 2020 for the past 4 years. There's an active court case against the landlord, and then he goes, oh yeah, the reason why I can't take care of these properties is because of Venezuelan gangs that have overtaken the properties. And then boom, it becomes a national story overnight. Even though, and I showed you this already, there was reporting 2 weeks ago, before this became a national news story, from the actual tenants who were saying the slumlord is making up a story about Venezuelan gangs because he does not want to pick up the trash of the property. Okay, that's the real story. The real story is slumlord. Well, the real story is not a story at all. It's a dog bites man, man bites dog situation. Okay, it's literally dog bites man if you're watching another slumlord not take care of one of his properties, an out-of-state slumlord not taking care of 4 of his properties in the state where a lot of low-income migrants live. Okay, and being condemned by the city and having to go to court. Okay, it's a real man bites dogs type story if all of a sudden you believe the insanely racist narrative that like Venezuelan gangs have overtaken the property. Now, this doesn't mean that there is no gang activity in Aurora. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not even saying that this ring camera footage is fake. Okay, it could very well be real. I don't know what the context of the footage is, but obviously the real reasons as to why these properties are in a state of disrepair for the past 4 years is because he's a goddamn slumlord, and not because of time-traveling Venezuelan gangsters who went back in time since 2020 to stop this one property management company from actually taking care of his properties. 4 of the properties that this one company manages seemingly are in a state of disrepair. Why is this Venezuelan gang only targeting this guy's properties for the past 4 years? Oh.
And what I just heard from you is you don't know how they ended up there. And you even made a suggestion that they could have been sent there.
But what we're learning out here is that gang members have not taken over this complex.
The city of Aurora is contradicting itself on the extent of Venezuelan gang activity in that city. The mayor told Fox News this week the gang is collecting rent at a troubled apartment complex. The interim police chief, in a video press release, says that's not happening.
In an attempt to clear confusion and figure out myself what is and what is not fake news, I pulled up there myself to find out.
Fist up, guns down. You see that? Fist up, guns down. United we stand, divided we fall. Stop the gun violence. We're in it. We have all these ominous posters indicating some mass violence out here.
Indicating some mass violence out here. Dog, you just showed this is a property protected by a veteran with an AR-15. But of course, that's a white guy most likely, so it's different. You know what I mean?
Some mass violence out here. We sure we don't want to roll up the window and film through it? So the surrounding neighborhoods, I'm sure, have a lot of opinions on what's going on here. Probably a lot of the negative attention that has been brought. Also, there's not a single source of media.
Venezuelan gangs are real. Just open your eyes. LATAM have a real problem with this. Dog, did I at any point say that there aren't Venezuelan gangs, okay, in operation on U.S. soil or elsewhere in Latin America? No, I didn't, okay? I didn't say that at all. The point of contention isn't that, like, do Venezuelan gangs exist? I'm sure there are, okay? The point of contention here is, are Venezuelan gangs responsible for only CBZ properties, slums, being in a state of disrepair? Is it actually a slumlord? Is just time? What are you trying to do a 2-part debate? Like at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break? Because I'm going to ether you. Take a day off, dumbass. There's no 2-parter debates on the broadcast, okay? At the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you could do for $6 or for free with a Twitch Prime. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, here.
Everything on Twitter is telling me we're going to show up to a war zone in this apartment complex. I doubt that's going to be the case. So I hopped out of the car and walked straight up to the apartment complex with no clue what was going on and with hopes of not getting shot with a scoped rifle. Is it true that gangs have taken over this apartment complex or no? Prende agua.
No sé, hermano.
Okay,
No
okay.
sé.
¿Es peligrosa aquí o no?
Sí.
¿Sí?
Sí.
¿Por qué? Like, pap, pap, pap.
Sí, muchos
Ok.
plomos, sí, pero no, o sea, no
Criminales.
puedo hablar más de lo que puedo decir porque también es mi seguridad
Okay.
de mi persona.
Are most of the people that live here from Venezuela?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Y yo fui uno de los primeros que llegó aquí a los edificios.
Bien?
El principio fue bien, pero después que cambió la administración de los edificios, todo se volvió nada. Todo cambió, todo cambió. Los edificios no sirven, no good, los apartamentos.
No bueno aquí.
No good.
Oh, interesante. Pregunta, ¿es tren de agua aquí?
No.
¿No? Ok. Fake news, falso news. Ok, gracias. ¿Es tren de agua aquí o no?
No.
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 ¿Peligrosa aquí lately? No. ¿Es cierto que los pandillas se han apoderado de este complejo de apartamentos?
I wish it was real and they black bagged him right now. I'm wishing. It's like, wow, man, some cutting edge, real investigative journalism, dude. It's just welcome back Adolf Hitler, dude. I swear to God. Yeah, coming in here with his Peggy Hill ass Spanish being like, oh, Faco Nuzo? Faco Nuzo? Venezuelan Gango? Faco Nuzo, ¿Dónde está la Venezuelan Gango? Are they doing violence to you? Violence? It's like talking to a motherfucker who's about to do his like 11th hour on Uber Eats driving, okay? ¿Dónde está la gango, sir? ¿Comprende? ¿Comprende?
¿Apartamentos o no?
No sé, porque yo vivo trabajando, yo vengo al trabajo y a dormir.
¿Cuántos años vive aquí?
Meses.
I don't understand why he's being so comfortable being a jack, because the people that he's interviewing from his perspective are not human beings. Let me explain to you exactly what's going on. When you don't think that, and this is like YouTuber brain, but also white supremacy side by side, right? YouTuber brain means like everyone is just content. They're NPCs. They're content. They're giving you content. It doesn't matter. You don't have to treat them with respect or decency, okay? But it's an additionally deadly combo when you got YouTuber brain that treats everybody as NPCs, and also on top of that, white supremacy, reactionary sentiment. And the people that you're talking to happen to be Venezuelan migrants. So like all of a sudden, it's literally like he's treating them not as like potential victims of gang activity or whatever, but instead like just disrespecting them. You know what I mean? That's all he's doing.
¿Ese?
3 meses.
Okay, ¿de dónde eres?
Yeah, irony is that he is still conducting, I guess, so far, better journalism than Fox, but, you know, we're not going to get into that.
Okay, I'm sure that'll be a common story out here. We are not hearing any confirmed gang activity. Is that you get shot out here, by the way, guys? Okay, have you heard about, like, the gang activity and that sort of thing?
No, I hear gunshots all the time throughout the night.
Gunshots all the time?
About the apartment somewhere over here that 2 people died in.
Okay.
2 people were shot apparently.
Is it safe out here?
During the day mostly. I don't like to travel around through the neighborhood at night or around dusk.
Tren de agua no corren los apartamentos.
No.
Los reyes de los apartamentos.
Creo que hay una desinformación con respecto a un video que anda circulando. En realidad a mí no me han extorsionado. Yo no he pagado. Yo siempre pagué aquí a los propietarios como tal, siempre. No puedo decir que hayan pandillas aquí porque en verdad yo no tengo conocimiento de eso.
Okay.
Y sería una injusticia uno hablar lo que no es. De eso deberían encargarse las autoridades de investigar bien. Y si es cierto que está aquí metido el tren de agua.
Do you think it's motivated by fear of immigrants and xenophobia?
Creo que
Like, I don't think this motherfucker genuinely thinks Tren de Agua actually runs this apartment complex. You want to know why I don't think that? Because you think this Iowan dick would be traveling to Aurora to go be like, Tren de Agua, are you here? ¿Dónde está la Tren de Agua? If he actually thought that his life was in danger? No, exactly. This is the whole point. He doesn't believe it. Even he doesn't believe it, okay?
Que hay una campaña en contra también de nosotros los buenos. Yo creo que las autoridades deberían abocarse al problema como tal. Aquí hay muchos padres de familia, muchas personas que tenemos nuestro proyecto, que vinimos con un futuro, que vinimos a construir un futuro, a ayudar al país a que salga adelante. Y creo que nos están metiendo a todos en el mismo saco y no debería ser.
Pregunta para ti. ¿Es falso información regarding la tren del agua, los criminales aquí?
Falso.
You got a door in the window right here. You got a barred wall on the wall. Someone's definitely driven into it. Everyone here's chill, but something's going down. We have broken glass over here. I don't know.
Yeah, no, dog. It's the slums, brother. What? Yeah. I love that you see a place in like dire poverty and you immediately think, well, something's gone down here. It's like, yes, dude, they're poor. Okay?
I don't know if we want to find out what's going down in there, but there's some noise calling me in. There's broken glass, broken windows, broken doors everywhere out here. Pregunta para ti. Hola. ¿Tú sabes del video? Go like, pop, pop, pop.
No.
Allí. Okay, es peligroso.
Okay. He's not getting what he wants out of the tenants. I suspect that at a certain point, he's going to do one of those classic Tyler Oliveira things and go find like a white supremacist like blogger in the area whose name is like Groyper Hit, to come in and just be like, yeah, there's a lot of gang activity. Actually, my mom, and specifically because she was white. And then they me, and they said this one is for Maduro and for communism. Okay. And then that's like gonna be the end of this. I don't know. I doubt that he's gonna. Yeah, the Tim Pool method, exactly.
¿Rosa aquí o no?
Sí.
Sí, porque actividades criminales.
Sí, mucho balacera y todo.
Okay. Muchas policías recientemente.
Mucho.
Porque papá.
Sí, por muchos balazos.
¿Cuántos meses vive aquí?
2 años.
Pregunta para ti. Hola. ¿Tren del agua aquí o no? Mucha. Peligrosa. Okay. Bien. Tren del agua is here, he said. I said dangerous. He said no. Fuck and find out. Oh, great. This is not a good sign. We got.
What? This is not a good sign. Folks, Tren del Agua has put forward some scary signs that say around and find out.
And find out. Oh, great. This is not a good sign. We got large piles of uncollected trash here. Normal, standard. We got the van normal. I'm pretty sure this means stop the violence or something. Is it safe out here? Yeah. No? Okay, be safe.
The cops.
Cops are out here often?
Yeah.
Lots of shootings? Shootings last night? All right, be safe. Is it fake news?
Sí, es que acá nosotros vivimos, trabajamos y, o sea,
Okay.
llegamos del trabajo y para la casa nos acostamos temprano.
¿Cuántos años vive aquí?
No, yo acá tengo 8 meses.
¿De dónde eres?
De Venezuela.
Okay. Did you see the video of the guy with the big rifle?
Ah, sí,
¿Sí?
por el TikTok, sí.
Okay. ¿Qué es?
O sea, no sé porque yo no los conozco, no.
Okay.
O sea, porque nosotros llegamos de trabajar y para la casa.
Muchas de las personas aquí ilegales o de Venezuela?
De Venezuela. Yo soy de Venezuela. O sea, yo estoy arreglando mis papeles porque la verdad entramos fue por migración.
I see. I want to see if it's false, fake news regarding the gangs inside the buildings. Can you take me inside and give me a tour?
¿Pasar ahí por ahí?
Sí.
¿Sí?
¿Sí posible? Ok, vamos. ¿De Venezuela?
No.
What does he think? Like there's just a protective barrier that allows outsiders or refuses outsiders to come in. Like they just don't let you do it.
Yo soy de México.
México, ok. Muchas personas aquí tiene papá.
Yo no he visto ninguna pistola.
Ok, so muy tranquilo.
Sí, yo estoy tranquilo.
Ok.
Aquí estoy tranquilo.
Ok. ¿Qué? ¿Cuántos por rent? ¿Cuántos dólares por meses?
¿Renta?
Renta, sí.
Están cobrando como 1,300, 1,400.
Ok.
Holy bro. $1,300 to $1,400 to live in a goddamn slums, dude, where your landlord won't even take care of your basic necessities. God damn it, America is so ass, bro. Holy in Aurora, dog. Oh my God, dude.
Chill up here. Pretty nice place.
Bro, one of the units I toured had holes in the roof and the couple living in it were paying $1,200 a month. That's what this month paying $1,300 a month for, bro. I'm losing my mind.
Got a nice view. 301? Oh, es aquí. Un momento. Yo quiero mirar un video. Ah, este.
Ese apartamento no es aquí.
¿A dónde eres? It's a white door. Maybe they got a new door?
Hay diferentes apartamentos.
Diferente.
Y
¿Allí?
todos los edificios tienen la misma puerta, 301.
Ah.
Pero no.
¿Qué es esto? It's a reinforced wall. Take a look at this. What is this? ¿Una persona vive aquí?
No sé si viven o no. Está cerrado.
Should I knock?
Sí, no, suena.
Hola. The doors are walled off right now? Okay.
Esas puertas son normales, pero yo no había visto eso.
Okay. Hola. Amazon delivery? Okay, so we got the
Yo, he's funny as dude. That's so hilarious. I'm losing my mind, dude. Yo. Great, dude. That's funny.
broken glass here. Look. This is broken in too long ago. This looks like it's in a pretty bad state of disrepair. We got Feastables on the ground though. That's crazy. Mr. Beast Feastables on the ground in there, along with heroin needles and fentanyl foil and trash. This is quite the experience. Oh boy. Broken stools here. Beers all over the place. Family inside. A lot of Modelo's out here. So that looks fully boarded up right there. Like it looks like someone's reinforced their door, and that may be a new door for 301. That's my guess. I can knock. If you want to stand at a distance, minimize your risk, I suppose.
Minimize the risk.
So that looks boarded up. Looks like it's been broken multiple times. You can hear the fire alarm that hasn't been changed. That's a meme. Hola.
What's that a meme for, dude? That's a meme. That's funny, man. You're funny. You're a funny guy. Again, welcome back, Adolf, dude.
So due to recent events, I think it's understandable that no one wants to answer the door. This place is...
Or because you're a random dickhead in the middle of the goddamn day. These are migrants who've been working all goddamn night, most likely. Why the they're either A, not there, or B, even if they were there, why the would they open the door to a random dickhead? Oh my God. Just think about them as how you would think about yourself. If some random person knocked on your door with a goddamn windsock and a ass microphone in the middle of the day, you probably wouldn't open the door either. Holy
up. I'm amazed people live here. This is some third world country. Mucho de este, ¿sí? Rocks, rocas, guns, bullets.
Bro, for $1,300, by the way, that's insane. $1,300 for that. America, the land of the free, baby. American dream, bigger and better than ever. Oh, I'm amazed these people live in this.
Lots of broken glass out here.
I speak English too.
Oh.
Well, no shot. That's $1,300. He pulled that out of his ass. You're saying he pulled that out of his ass, but it was a tenant who said it. And also, a literal council member from Aurora is in the chat that I interviewed earlier, and he said it was $1,200 when he went and visited these slums.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
John, all right, are these bullet holes?
Lately it's crazy.
Lately crazy?
Yeah, but you know, I stay to my business.
If you mind your own business out here, it's chill, safe.
It is. This one's supposed to be the safe, the best building in there.
This one right here.
Yeah, this is the best building.
Yo, any of y'all want to be interviewed in there? We're trying to figure out if the gangsters have taken this place over. I'm looking right there.
He said, I speak English too. Oh my God.
Here.
I speak English too.
Oh, come
Bruh.
Come on.
Yeah.
John, all right, are these bullet holes?
Lately it's crazy.
Lately crazy?
Yeah, but you know, I stay to my business.
If you mind your own business out here, it's chill, safe.
It is. This one's supposed to be the safe, the best building in there.
This one right here.
Yeah, this is the best building.
Yo, any of y'all want to be interviewed in there? We're trying to figure out if the gangsters have taken this place over. I'm looking right
You probably see that bullet hole in my bedroom window, huh?
That's a bullet hole right there? You had a wasp nest right next to it, too.
Yeah, it's a bullet hole right there, though.
Okay, so how often do you hear bullets out here?
Probably like every 2 days.
Damn. That's pretty shitty, yeah?
Hell yeah. I mean, it's not too bad. Most time I'll be at work, so I don't really have to deal with a lot of them.
You ever been hit with a stray bullet out here?
Nah, not yet.
How much is it to rent an apartment out here?
Here, it's like 14. Actually, straight on the inside. And this one, the other ones look like the trenches.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I heard you have the best building out here.
Yeah, it's pretty much the best one yet.
The other ones they look trashed.
They it up, though. like the Venezuelans.
Okay. What
But they
percentage?
cool though. Like I ain't got no problem with them, but like clean your. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dog, what are you oh my god, people. Dog, what are you talking about? It is literally the responsibility of the landlord. If they're not collecting the trash, what are the Venezuelans supposed to do, bro? What are the tenants supposed to do? They're putting their trash in the trash container. How is it their How is it their fault, dog? What do you mean? By the way, also goes to show you that like you can be living in the middle of it and still be a dumbass. Just like the other guy who was like, yeah, I saw the ring camera footage on TikTok. Okay? Like it could be happening right next door and you would just be completely oblivious to it and you could still be susceptible to the media framing and the narratives, okay? Like what do you think they're supposed to do? Like the Venezuelans are supposed to like literally drive their trash in their cars to the landfill? Like what do you mean? They're putting the trash in the trash containers and the trash containers are overflowing. At a certain point, a logical person looks at that and goes, wow, it seems like these trash containers are overflowing with trash. Seems to me like there's a real problem here. It's probably not the fault of the actual tenants and instead the fault of the slumlord who is refusing to take out the trash because they're not paying a sanitation company.
Yeah. Why do you think they're so dirty with all this stuff?
I just think where they come from. Maybe they just don't give because they're in a whole different new place, so they ain't gotta pay for nothing. Everything free given. You know what I mean?
Do you have beef with them that they're not paying anything, and you're like, yo, I'm paying $1,400 a month?
Hell no.
You chill with it?
Yeah, I stopped paying rent. I'm like, I told them like, two y'all come over here and fix some of these problems, like the trash, for instance. Like, why the I'm gonna be paying rent and for the some of the things that y'all post, so the stuff that's like in the leasing.
Wait, what? So he also, oh my God, this dumb, bro. I swear to God. He's like, I know who's contributing to the problem, but I just also wanted to say f the Venezuelans. Yo, the median American voter, I know. He literally was like, yeah, I'm just not paying rent. This is really that they're not picking up the trash. It's like, bro, you just admitted that like you know who's at fault here.
Contract applies to that trash.
I see.
You know, and the upkeep for the complex. And y'all not saying in agreement, so I'm not gonna.
How long you not been paying rent?
Like a month.
All right. How long you plan on not paying rent?
So I'm about to be out of here today.
Yeah?
I'm moving today, yeah.
When did you notice the Venezuelans start to come in?
Like a year ago.
Okay. They kind of took over?
Yeah, kind of. Like I said, man, shit. I ain't never had no issue with him like shit.
In the city responsible for picking up the trash? It depends. I mean, it's different in every municipality. Like, and for big complexes like that, it could literally be that they have like a private contractor. I would assume it's private in Aurora because, you know, Colorado shouts out the neoliberalism out there. I'm gonna tell you whose fault it's not though. The nope. I tried to move us to a municipal or single contract holder, but Aurora is the Wild West for trash service and the Republicans like it that way. There you go. It's not just the Republicans that like it that way, though. Like I said, this is what happens when you have a r/neoliberalism mod as your goddamn Democratic governor. That's real, by the way. He's a Legends player and also an r/neoliberalism mod. He is a Reddit moderator.
If I need some help with something, they help me.
Okay.
They need some help. They, you know, when they first got here, them up parked behind my car and like that. And I'll be like, hey, I don't know how you do it in your country, but right here, you don't park behind my. You know what I'm saying? I smoke your ass. It pretty much like on that type of tip.
Did you see that video of the guy kicking the door down with the scoped rifle?
Bro, dude, American brain rot is so perfect. American brain rot is so perfect because like that's just a regular dispute that you normally have if you've ever lived in a apartment, okay? But in America, oh, it's because he's Venezuelan. Like that man just described like probably one of the most common disputes that you have when you live in an apartment complex, okay? Some dumb literally parking behind you for a short period of time, extended periods of time, whatever, okay? But immediately he ties it back to, yeah, it's because they're from Venezuela. It's like, no, dude. No, it's because they're a asshole. It has nothing to do with them being Venezuelan, okay?
Yeah, It's in the next. It was in the next building.
Did you see it happen in real time?
No, I didn't see it happen, but I do know them.
Is it gang affiliated?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I think they were just looking for somebody.
$1,400 to live in this hole. That is crazy. You'll notice a lot of broken glass, a lot of bullet holes in the walls. How are you? I'm doing good. We're doing like a little bit of an independent news report on what's going on out here. Would you guys want to share anything?
Bro, if this area was like a gang territory, by the way, they would have packed this YouTuber up like in a heartbeat. Okay, go try that shit in an actually gang-controlled neighborhood. You would have already stumbled across somebody who would have been like, what are you doing over here? What's going on? What's happening? You know? Why are you poking around with your goddamn cameras? Okay, that's it. That's like the whole point. You can't do that. This is not like a gang-controlled neighborhood, okay? Let alone a gang-controlled slum.
We've been terrorized.
Tell me about it. That's kind of what we're trying to understand.
Gunshots, the trash piling up.
I saw that. So when did the Venezuelans come in?
I'm so mad about the trash pileup being attributed to Venezuelans. This is making me so mad. Oh my God, it's making me so angry. It's like, dog, it literally is not their fault. What are you talking about? It is entirely up to the landlord, dude. What?
In here. That's a new thing, right?
I don't know if they're Venezuelan or not, but gangs has been in here.
Tren de Agua?
Is it the Venezuelan gangs?
I'm not sure who they are.
But gang activities out here for sure.
Activity, yeah. For about at least a year.
And I've heard a lot of people aren't paying rent out here. Is that true?
That's what I hear. That's what we hear.
Yeah. Just a lot of squatters and holdover tenants. All the inside, we just walked into each building. They're completely trashed.
It's not surprising.
Okay.
Because the whole place is trashed.
Completely trashed. Like third world abandoned building.
Is that what it looks like?
It's pretty shitty.
I think Denver's targeted because it's centrally located and not close to the border.
Okay.
So that's why I think we're targeted.
What would be a message for like the city council or the governor or the mayor you guys would like to get out, if anything?
Shut this place down.
Shut it down?
Just like they did in Elm Street.
Okay.
Because it's the same owners. So,
and they do a poor job at vetting their tenants and maintaining the place.
Oh, it's the owners, dude. It's the owner's fault for not vetting the tenants. It's still the tenants at fault. The owners just didn't vet the tenants right. Like, the owner should have found, you know, instead of Venezuelan tenants, they should have found like Honduran tenants who famously make trash perish with their laser beams, mind-controlled laser beam powers. And that's what the problem is. It's definitely not the landlord, even though I just openly recognize that the landlord had another slum that was in a state of dire disrepair. Not once did this, by the way, talk about the active court case that we just showed. Okay? Talk about the fact that 2 weeks prior to this becoming a national news story, that the landlord himself started lying about Venezuelan gangs overtaking his properties, and that's why he just has 4 properties in the Aurora region that literally are also experiencing the exact same problems. Man, must be the tenants, dude. Yeah. What powers do Mexicans have? Yeah, he should have vetted his tenants to make sure that they were Mexicans and not Venezuelans, which is a different kind of Mexican that is famous for putting trash in the trash can that doesn't magically perish somehow. Landlord hired a PR firm, and that's when they came up with the Venezuelan gangs. Yeah.
The owner needs to be locked up.
Okay.
And that's my opinion.
Okay.
Just for renting out to these illegals.
Okay. This place.
Dude, he's mad. He's mad that the owner should be locked up for giving, for renting to illegals, he says. Oh my God, dude. Americans, man. Not because he's like obviously a slumlord who has kept this property like a piece of shit. If he hadn't done that, you wouldn't even know. First of all, you don't even know if these guys are illegals, okay? They're most likely Venezuelans with TPS, for the record. So they have their proper paperwork to actually work in the country. I like that, you know, his solution is correct, but the way he got there is so incorrect. Like, lock up the slumlord, but, you know, for other reasons.
Just take a look. Oh, this is, I mean, you can zoom in. This place is completely unkept, complete hole. Look at that. Look in here. Completely abandoned, in disrepair, fecal matter, piss. We may have overstayed our welcome a little bit. We've talked to a lot of locals out here, and the Venezuelans say nothing's going on, no gang activity. Anyone who's not Venezuelan, yeah, there's some gang going down here. There's some crime going down. The locals. I'm hesitant to interview a lot of the locals out here because I don't want them to narc on themselves. But I do respect someone standing up for the community, and I won't suppress.
What the? Yo, what do you mean? You did interview the tenants, and they didn't narc on themselves at all. Bro, he interviewed the tenants. They were like, yeah, no, there's no gang activity. It's like literally, oh my God, dude. I couldn't find them, but I'm sure they exist, and I'm just gonna make it up.
That's their voice if they want to share. So we're noticing tons of no license plates. ¿A muchas personas aquí de Venezuela? ¿Sí? ¿Cuánto por ciento? 90, 80, 80, okay, gracias. I mean, according to him, it's a Venezuelan community. This is little Venezuela, selling flowers on the street. Once again, this is an example of this false American dream that's sold.
And then I hopped on a call with Aurora resident and retired.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I called it. I didn't watch the video. I called it. I couldn't find the actual gang activity, so I went to like the most Hitlerian prototype I could find that will now tell me that there is so much gang activity and rapes are happening at an alarming rate. God damn, dude. God damn. That's our favorite. That's our new favorite on the broadcast, Mr. What was it? Fabricatore.
ICE field office director to hear his opinion on what's really going on here. Is the place on fire? Do we have Venezuelans invading the city?
You know, look, the city is not on fire. Aurora is a huge place, you know, it's a great place to be, great schools, you know, but there are issues, just like there are with any city anywhere in the United States. And what we're seeing now is just, you know, you got one side saying it's not happening, one side saying it's happening, and then you get the social media aspects who say that the Hells Angels are coming into town, that patriots are gonna be, you know, storming these apartments.
So like the RNC is literally just paying these YouTubers? No, man. You know what's paying these YouTubers? The fact that this video was posted 21 hours ago and it got 1.2 million views. Reactionary, right-wing, rabid, sociopathic behavior gets rewarded with algo boosts, okay? That's it, dog. That's it. That's literally it. How much you want to bet? My coverage on this, which includes interviewing a former council member, looking at actual news articles, showing you what happened in what the actual truth is about the situation. That's gonna get. We're gonna upload this YouTube video. That's probably gonna get like maximum 200,000 views. Okay. If I were to just sit here and lie and talk about how like Venezuela have overtaken, like a gang has overtaken Aurora, Colorado, from the same setup, from this room, reacting to this video and saying like, you know, oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe what has become of this beautiful country. It would get 1 million views. That's how it works. Okay. That's it. That's it. People are, people have made up their minds on the subject.
State of Colorado is a sanctuary.
For the YouTube description, I'm the Juan Marcano on socials, former Ward 4 city council member.
State started really letting in a lot of migrants that are coming up from the border. When we look at this, it's mostly young male Venezuelans that have come up from Venezuela who are not highly vetted at the border. There are probably plenty of Venezuelans.
Yeah, I mean, this guy literally is running for office. Like, he's lying. He's lying because he's a former ICE agent running for office. He is just repeating Trump statements. Why do right-wingers who do understand this, okay? Why do right-wingers who definitely understand that, like, politicians lie when they're talking about Kamala Harris, never exercise that same level of critical thinking when it's a thumb-looking dipshit who happens to agree with their, you know, wild fears about Venezuelan rapist gangs or whatever.
Venezuelans that have come up here to Colorado that are busting their butts, but there is this criminal element that has made their way into some of this, lower income housing. So they are extorting some of the residents in those areas. And to give you an idea, a lot of the residents in these areas are migrants. They are migrants from South America. And these gang members there were gang members there running around with
really stretching the term expert. No, he is. He's an expert of racism, dude. He's an expert of like being racist specifically to Latin American migrants. So technically, he's not wrong. This is an expert, okay? This is his fucking expertise. His expertise is being a thumb, being the most divorced person you've ever seen, and just being unimaginably racist.
You know, firearms, you know, and they're mostly taking advantage of other migrants because those migrants are not calling the police. They're not, they are afraid to. They're afraid to maybe lose status here in the U.S. or get deported.
What has he said that's racist so far? Dog, what the do you mean? The entire video is built on a fabricated lie that this man has advanced, that like there's Venezuelan gangs that have actually overtaken the slums, and that's the reason why the slums are in a state of disrepair, not because of the landlord. Are you stupid? The entire premise is racist. Even if you don't call them like slurs directly, that doesn't change the reality that you are feeding into a false narrative that there is like actual Venezuelan gang members that are controlling the slums, even though the video itself did not feature a single Venezuelan gang member. And like the tenants that he talked to straight up were like, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, this is not the best neighborhood. Yes, gunshots do happen here. Obviously, it's a poor neighborhood, but like, no, the Venezuelan gangs have not overtaken this housing complex.
They've been identified, some of them, as being Tren de Aragua. And it may be some of these young Venezuelan males claiming to be TDA just as an intimidation factor to the other migrants that are in the area. The fake news part right away is that Aurora's not fallen off the face of the earth. Like, Aurora's had a gang problem. It's always been like that. But this situation just gets exasperated because with the illegal immigration situation, most of that could be taken care of and the community could be made safer if we got rid of sanctuary policy and we allowed the immigration authorities to work with local law enforcement to get...
The funniest thing